Okay, guys, what's going on? This is going to be a little compilation video of Cal post-game, college football playoff reaction, and Stanford pregame. So first off, yay, we beat Cal. You know, it's a win over Cal. Got out of the stadium, escaped with our lives, beat them by 18, which is a decent number. I would have liked it to have been bigger. I would have liked our defense to play better. I'm not overly concerned about it. I know there's a good defense on the squad somewhere. We showed it against Michigan State in week 2. So we just need to get back to playing that type of football. I don't know what it's going to take. I don't know what's wrong. But we're obviously not playing at that level right now, giving up 41 points. Granted, to a good Cal offense, but the same team that we played last week, Washington, held them to 7 points. So that concerns me a touch. But we'll see how it goes. Things should pick up here as we start getting into these meaningful games. That's usually when we play well. It seems we play up to our opponents and down to our opponents every single week. So I really can't tell where this team's at right now. College football playoff. Great that we're number 5. It appears if we win out, we're in, which is kind of how I felt anyway. I really wouldn't have cared if we were, even 8th on this thing. I feel like if you go out and win your conference and you're a one-loss team, be it Oregon, be it Michigan State, be it, Florida State, if they happen to drop a game, um, I feel like if you're a one-loss conference champion, you should be in there no matter what. It's the Big Ten. Yeah, they're the one conference where you can say, oh, I don't know about that one, or maybe Florida State, since I don't believe they have any non-conference games left on the schedule. They're going to lose a game in conference from here on out, I would think. Um, but so maybe that's a little bit different. If they had lost to Notre Dame, then you can probably say, oh yeah, they'd get in because that's a good loss, and they didn't lose in conference. Um, So we'll see. There's a lot to be determined about the season. The SEC West has yet to beat up on each other, so that gauntlet will start this coming week when Auburn plays Ole Miss, number 3 versus number 4. That should be a good one, but I really don't care about it right now. I'm confident that if my team does what I think it can do, and that's win the conference, we should be all right. On to Stanford hate week. Yes, Stanford, I really don't like you. I really hate that we've lost to you 2 years in a row, and I really am annoyed by your band. Every time we go to your stadium, your band is wearing something stupid, something nerdy, and something geeky because you feel like you need to just be different. You're the freaking little redheaded stepchild of the Pac-12, and I don't like it. And the fact that you're winning annoys me even more because Stanford should not be winning. Stanford is the school the Pac-12 keeps because they want grade point averages, and they don't keep you because you are good. Except for these last few years. Of course, those are the years you beat my team. So I'm done with your reign. Your reign needs to be over. You need to go back to being the GPA boosting school that you are and forget about football. Just drop football, fire David Shaw and his smug ass. Get him out of there. Ugh. Can we just not lose to David Shaw? Because if we lose this game, Mariota would have never beaten Stanford. And I really don't want that to happen to a great quarterback like Mariota. He doesn't deserve that. So could we just really beat the shit out of you and be over with it? Can we get the Stanford tree monkey off our back and just forget about it? I'm done losing Stanford. I'm done. I really don't want to lose to Stanford again. Um, if our defense plays as half as well as it did against Michigan State, we'll be all right because Stanford's offense is not potent. Though their defense looks well in tackling, though they do give up plays, they just when they get to you, they usually wrap you up. They don't allow a lot of yards after contact, from what I can see. So we'll see how things go. I mean, I've been confident in games against Stanford before, so the fact that I'm confident in this one or mildly confident shouldn't really tell you anything because we should win this game by double digits. Will we? Probably not. Knowing Oregon, it'll be a shootout or a grinded out, and somebody's going to win on a field goal or a late touchdown. And that's kind of how I feel about this one. It's going to be a grinder, and it might be a shootout grinder. It might just be a physical grinder. We might use Royce Freeman. I don't know what we're going to do. All I know is we better goddamn win the game, or I'm going to be super pissed off. Because there's no excuses now for us to lose Stanford. Mariota is healthy. You have them at home. They're replacing their defensive coordinator, replacing basically their entire defense. Their offense is not all that good. There is no reason to lose to Stanford at all. There is not one. unless it happens in game, there is not one reason to lose to Stanford this year. I don't give a fuck who you are or who you say you know about information, this and this and that. I don't want to hear it. Scott Frost, if we lose this game and you come up with some bullshit thing about Mariota being hurt again like you did after we lost to Arizona, your ass is going to be out the door. So that's that. As always, guys, go Ducks. I'll probably have another video up before the game. I'll catch y'all later.